Hey there. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. It's another wet and wild one out where I am, but hopefully you're in and happy and cozy and ready to see some really cool new craftings. Before I jump into it, just want to remind you Celebration has started. Loads of special offers that are on at the moment. Check out my website or the Stampin' Up website for details. There's a couple of new kits and I'm going to show you both kits, but then we're going to actually craft with one of them tonight. Hey Karen, glad you could join us. Let's just jump straight to it because you're not interested in looking at me. Let's jump to the good stuff. So right, so I have got two kits that I want to show off with you. I'm going to do this one first, just very quickly. This is the Love Treats kit. So this one went live. It went live in December, but it kind of flew under the radar a little bit. I am going to get to the saying thanks kit soon, don't worry, but I just want to show this one off really quickly, just an unboxing. Hey Ali, Debbie, Marion, lovely to see you all. Happy birthday, Debbie, the lovely Debbie Dickey's birthday. Yeah, so this is the Love Treats kit. So you've got a really cute stamp set here. Love is sweet, enjoy a treat, be my Valentine. What's that one? Thank you for celebrating with us. Hugs and kisses. So this one would be really good for a wedding, for a party, something like an anniversary, or Valentine's, I suppose. It comes with a basic grey Stampin' Spot. There's a clear block in here as well. Let's just pull this open and show you all the bits that are in it. This is quite cool. So yeah, so you've got your clear block, your ink pad, and your stamp set. You've got quite a lot of these boxes. How many did you get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 of these boxes. I'm not going to do all the crafting, but I just want to see how they go together. All the fold lines, all the score lines are there. Oh, these are really super cute. Right. And then I promise we will get to the saying thanks kit because that's what this life was billed as. But I just realised I hadn't shown you this kit. So I'm just going to show it to you really quickly. So you fold all the score lines. Do these bits? Yeah, those bits go together like so. There are instructions. I'm just winging it here and being really, really cheeky. You don't mind it. Wing it Wednesdays, right? Let's see. Let's slot those in. They should go all the way in. Yeah, that's it. Like so. And then those bits clip together like that. And then that goes over, and then there's a flap here that one just kind of tucks into like that. That's such a cute little box. To try and give you a size, let's give you an idea of how big that box is. So it's in inches, it's 3 inches by 2 inches by just under 1 inch. Probably about probably about 3/4 or just under 1 inch that way. But again, so in relation to the snips, that shows you how big that is. But that's a really, really cute little box, and it's got the silver foiling detail on it as well. What else have we got? We've got stickers. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of these. Half of them are in, I'm going to hazard a guess and say that's mint macaron. And the other ones are probably, what do we think that is? Petal pink, I think. Let's have a quick look at the instructions, see what it says. The colours are petal pink and soft succulent. Interesting. Oh, we've also got these as well. So these, again, they've got foiling on them. Can you see that? And these are stickers as well. So the idea is that, so the idea is that you stamp on these boxes and you stamp on top of these stickers. and then you use the seals to kind of seal things shut. And so there's lots of different instructions inside on how to do the different stampings. But these are really cool. I like the one with the little flowers all the way around it, the crosses, X and O's. The ones in the... Oh, that fits on there. Ah, right. Now I see. Anyway, really cute kit. It's called Love Treats Kit. It's available at the moment. Check it out. I'm not gonna craft with it tonight though, because tonight is all about the other kit. Let me put all of that to one side and let's crack open kit number 2. Okay, so this is the Saying Thanks kit. And I have to say, everyone that I've been sharing this one with and showing it to has just absolutely loved it. Love, love, love. Let's put that over there. Right, so let's open it up and see what we get in this kit. So first of all, you've got your instructions. We've got 3 different designs and you get 3 of each, and then you've got the 9 envelopes that go with it. The colours in this kit, so Basic Black, Daffodil Delight, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, Poppy Parade and Tahitian Tide. Let's put that to one side just for the moment and let's start opening it up. So first of all, we've got, this is interesting. I'll pull these out. So we've got these iridescent diamonds that are really shimmery. Do you see that? It almost looks like some of them are pink and some of them are yellow and some of them are green, but they're actually all the same shade. They're just this iridescent that it kind of changes colour depending on which angle you've got them at. They're really lovely. Let's pop them to one side. Then we've got 2 different lots of foam strips. So we've got long foam strips. See that here? Long ones. And then we've got little ones as well, shorter ones. That's interesting. All right, what else have we got? We've got a little bag with basic white twine. So that's baker's twine. It's on there. Next up we have the envelopes. So these are lovely. They're not lined inside. They're plain white on the inside, but they've got these beautiful kind of watercolor effect flaps on them, which are really cute. Next, let's see what we've got. So next are the card blanks. So we've got 3 card blanks that look like this, that have got these rainbows on them. Basic white on the other side, and then these printed rainbows. Then we've got 3 that have again got this watercolouring on them. And we've got 3, I think this is my favourite, just these mad dots. I think they're really cute. So we've got these 3 rainbow dotty ones as well. So let's just pop them to one side. Next, let's pull out what we've got next. So we've got these sentiments. So these are not stickers, so they're just bits of card. All 3 sheets are exactly the same. And so it says, "You're the best." And then it's got that in French as well, "Tu es fantastique." I'm going to assume that underneath that's the same in German and Dutch. And then we've got just... Oh, I was going to say just wanted. That's weird. But then over here we've got "to say." So we've got 2 different ones. Just wanted to say. And then in this kind of script writing, "I appreciate you." So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different sentiments that we've got on each of 3 sheets. And it's available in 4 languages. So if you've got friends in other countries, you want to send them stuff that's in French, German or Dutch, then this is a really, really good set for that one. What else have we got? Right, we've got more sentiments. So again, these are on card that's all cut out for you. So you just have to poke these out. And we've got thanks, mercy. I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce that, but I'm gonna guess that's Dutch because that one danke, that one's German. And then Again, these kind of rounded ones, there's a thank you, there's a danke, there's a merci, and then that's a dankje. Again, I'm going to assume that that's Dutch. And again, there's 3 sheets of those. So you've got, this is a really, really good kit. You've got multiple languages there. Hey, Michelle, glad you could join us. Right. Next, we've got 3 of these. So these are layers that I think are going to fit on top of those. And it's got these little hearts that I've got a feeling we're going to punch out. So let's jump to it. I'm going to make up each of these cards. So let's just start with the first one, and I'm just going to follow the instructions and go along. So I'm going to take the spotty card here, just fold that over, and get a nice crease down on that. So now you do need a pair of scissors for this one, which I had a pair of scissors. There we go. And it says I need 9.5 inches of my string. Now remember, on the instructions, we've got, you see that along the instructions? You've got the inches printed. You've also got it in centimetres for those who want to do it in centimetres. Hey Mum, you've joined us tonight. Hey Julie, lovely to see you. Yeah, so the instructions are telling me that I need 9.5 inches. So I can use my my instructions here to measure out the amount of twine that I need. So you will need a pair of scissors to do this kit, but that's pretty much the only extra thing that you would need. So we use this, and then it says I should use the thank you. So I'm going to punch this out. We always need thank you cards, don't we? And especially this time of year, you know, we've just had Christmas. Lots of people to say thanks to. Right. So I'm going to use, it's saying here to use the shorter strips, and I'm going to use 2 of them. I'm going to place one there and place the other one there. And if you're wondering how I know where to place them, in the instructions, see those grey lines? That's showing you where to put the foam strips, and the same on this one. So it tells you. You don't have to guess at it, which I quite appreciate. And then the twine, so kind of fold it over so there's a loop, and then there's a loop. Yeah, so I'm basically just folding it into 3 here. So there's a loop and an end, and a loop and an end at each side. And then that goes, and you stick it onto my stickies here. Done it the wrong way around. I am following the instructions, which I should have done before I stuck these down, but you don't have to. You can, remember, you can always take these card blanks, take these designs and do anything you want with them. But for just now, for the start, I want to follow the instructions. So I'm going to place that there with these foam pads. So it's got the bits of twine behind it. It's quite pretty. And then I need my black sentiment. You're the best. Oh, you're not well, Mum. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. I will give you a call later and cheer you up. I'm not sure if that will cheer you up. Maybe that'll just make you feel more ill. Hopefully not. Right, and so now my You're the Best has got a foam pad, and I'm going to sit it along the bottom there like that. You see, even just that in itself is a lovely card. But now I'm going to take the iridescent diamonds and apply them. Can I see where they've put theirs? They've just kind of dotted them in amongst where these are. It's funny, I can't actually see on the instructions where they've stuck theirs. So I'm just going to randomly place them, get some interestingness. Just little bits of, let's do one up there. There we go. So there you go. So you see there's little bits of shimmer in amongst where I've put my iridescent dots. Thanks, you're the best. And then one of the envelopes to go with it. There we go. That was a really easy card and it's gorgeous. I think that's one of my favourites out of this kit. I really do like it. Cool. Okay, let's move on to card number 2. What do we need to do this time? Oops. So, I'm going to use this one this time. I'm going to fold that over. I'm using a bone folder. You don't have to. You could use your finger and just crease it across that way. But because I've got a bone folder, I might as well use it. What do I need here? So this is my black sentiments. Just wanted to see. And it gets, you see now I'm understanding why I've got these narrow strips here, because they're just the right length to fit on these sentiments. So that's perfect. Don't you like it when it's easy? I mean, I love designing my own cards and I love making more complicated cards as well, but sometimes it's nice just to do something that's straightforward and easy, especially if you need a card in a hurry. Right, so this one goes about here. Just want it. Now this one, so the 2C, before I put that on, goes there, and I need some more of my twine. What do I need here? 9.5 inches again. Let's do the centimeters, because then I can just do it across this bit of grid paper. Let's do about that much. And again, it's just doing it into 3, so that's easy enough. Just to fold over like that. Oh, peel this bit off. Oops, make sure I've got it in the right direction. So this bit's going on that away. So just wanted 2C, goes on there, and then this bit comes out the top. First I'm thinking that doesn't look right, but when you look at the next instruction, we're going to use this thank you piece. And so it says to put foam pad right way at the bottom. Ah, I can see why. They're very clever like this. So that goes along the bottom because it sits on top of these bits here. So that thank you, see, so it rests on top of that and you've just got that little bit of twine. That's pretty cool. Right, 5 more of these. Go on. There you go. So that's, let's get the envelope for it as well. So there's another quick and easy thank you card. Just wanted to say thank you with the iridescent diamond shimmering on there as well. I think that's a really pretty one as well. I like that, the way the pieces all come together. Very cleverly thought out. Honestly, the person who's designed these cards, they need to get a raise. Okay, so now we're on the last one. Of the 3 different designs. I'm gonna put that over, and we've got these. I'm gonna punch out these. Now the crafter in me, or the hoarder as my husband would say, I'm not going to throw these hearts out because you could totally use them for something. But actually you could put them inside the card and have them as like card confetti. Do you remember there was like a big craze of putting confetti in cards for a while? I can remember at my work people would get cards with confetti inside, and then there would be like little stars or hearts everywhere. You'd need to make sure you didn't open it over your keyboard, or else you'd be picking little bits of glitter out forevermore. But these are actually quite quick and easy to poke out. They're all pre-cut for you, so you're not faffing around with that. And they're all coming off fairly easily. There we go. Right. So now, this one uses the long strips, and again going by the instructions, so you put a long strip at the bottom and a long strip at the top, and then I thought, are we going to put down either side? No, we're going to put one along the middle like this. So there we go, and then this goes straight onto the card base. There we go. So when I'm lining this up, I'm just gonna, do you know what? Pro tip, lining things up, get one of the ones without stickers on it and have a figure out where it's supposed to go. Because at first I thought, do I line this up exactly, let me bring this up to the camera to show you. Do I line it up exactly with the corner there? But if you do that, it overhangs at the other side. So it's more, let's look at this together. Yeah, so see, if you see there, you've kind of over on both sides a little bit. And what tends to happen is you have the same overhang at the top and the bottom. Yeah, see that? As you did on the sides. So what I want to do is have one which is positioned equally on those sides, and then it's slightly wider parts at the top and the bottom. So now that I know where I'm positioning it, I can do this with a lot more confidence and place that on like so. There we go. Tiny little bit squint, but really hard to spot. Can you spot that it's squint? Or is it just me? Or is it squint? Do you know what? We're not going to overthink it. It's a handmade card. It's handcrafted by you for your loved ones. And if people are too fussy about having things that are slightly squint, then you're allowed to throw confetti at them. So this one here, I appreciate you. And I need 6 inches or 15 centimetres worth of twine. Let's measure that out. This one, we're back to our little strips. No, you can't see that it's squint, Mum. Thank you. I really appreciate that. If it passes my mum's eagle eye, then it's obviously not that bad. So this is, again, just folding it into 3. And it's going that away. There we go. I appreciate you. And this fits into this gap here. Lovely. And now, once again, we're going to use some of these diamonds. So let's put a couple there. Final one. Oops. Put the final one in there. There we go. And in case anybody else is counting, I was looking at this thinking, am I going to have 5 gems, 5 of these iridescent squares to put on every card? Seems quite a lot. Am I going to have enough to do all the cards? Well, remember there's 9 cards in the kit. We've used 3 lines already for the first 3. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you've got 5 left over. So if one does ping off and disappear off into the sunset, as sometimes happens when I'm picking up things, you've got spares. So you've got enough for each card to get 5, and then you've got 5 left over as well. Let's get the envelope. No, maybe don't put your glasses on, Mum. There we go. All right, let's bring them all back in so that we can have a look and see which is our favourite. I love them all. I really do. I think this kit is just fabulous. Tell me what your favourites are. Do you like the thanks with the spots? Do you like the thank you with the rainbow? Or do you like the I appreciate you with the hearts? Which is your favourite? For me, I love them all, but these 2 would have to be top place. I would have to have a joint first place for both of these. Those are my favourites. This particular kit is only £13. So if you think £13 gets you 9 cards, so 3 each. Spots and hearts, you're the same as me, Karen. Lots of votes for the spots here. Ali, you love the hearts. Don't blame you. They are all gorgeous. Even the rainbow one, if you looked at that on its own, if you just saw that card, you think, oh, that's really cute. It's when you see these other 2 that I think it's overshadowed. Hey, Shona, glad you could join us. But yeah, it's only £13 for the kit. It's really good value. You get 9 cards. And you can see there, I mean, that's taken me what? Not even half an hour. Less than that, because we've faffed around with the other kit as well. What, 20 minutes? 15 minutes? Maybe 5 minutes each? And it's mostly because I waffle a lot. But you could have this kit and make 9 cards in no time at all. We always need thank you cards. They're really handy to have on hand. And let's face it, even if you did have them, there's nothing to stop you getting these kits and putting your own sentiments in. You know, you could cut out a happy birthday and stick it on here instead of the thank you. You could cut out a get well soon and put it on the hearts one instead of I appreciate you. So once you've got the kit, you can do anything you like with them. You really can. I've been having an idea about how you could recreate these designs using some of our ink pads and some of our techniques. So next week, my plan is to show you what you can do with this kit and build on it to do more inspired by this. The rainbow's your least favourite, Julie. I don't blame you, I'm the same, but they are all gorgeous. Did you miss a kit at the start, Mum? I'll show you very, very quickly. This one here, the Love Treats kit. You can make these lovely little treat boxes. And they've got little... Actually, it's only 8 o'clock. Shall I put together one of the boxes? Do people have time? Do you want to see me put together one of the boxes from the other kit? Somebody give me a yes or a no. Whichever answer comes first, that's what I'll do. I'm watching the comments with eagle eyes to see whose fingers are typing the fastest. Will I? Won't I? Yes. Okay. Let me put these beautiful rainbows away, and I'll show you the other kit, which we just did an unboxing of earlier, but we'll actually put them together as well. So let's see. So this is the Love Treats kit. This is a new one. It came out in December, and I kind of missed it because I was all still focused on January. On Christmas. So you get 20 of these boxes in the kit. You're going to ask me how much it is, and I can't remember. I've got a feeling it's 23. I'll double check and I'll post it in the comments. But you get the stamp set, the spot, and the block. I'm not going to open the spot. As you know, I always use my own ink pad rather than open up a spot. Go. So let's have a look at these instructions. So there's lots of different ways that it's suggesting that you can decorate these boxes. So you can use these like flowers and hearts that are really quite cute, and you can use that to stamp. I would generally recommend, Oh, hey, Linda. Glad you're joining us. If you're going to stamp on the boxes, do it before you've built them. Because if you've built that, I mean, it is quite a sturdy box, but if you try and stamp on it once you've built the box, you're not going to get that firm surface underneath. So it's always easier to do it before you start assembling them. Let's just do one. Now, some of these, this is interesting, some of them they've stamped on both sides. Some of them they've just stamped on one and put a message on the other. Let's give this a try. So I'm just going to check my lining up before I start. I want to do it about there. Right, let's give this a go. Basic grey is such a pale shade. I'm going to practice this on my grid paper before I do it on the boxes. No, actually, that's working quite well. There we go. So now let's do it on my box. And actually, I'm going to open it up completely so that I don't have that bit underneath. Sometimes if you've got something underneath, it can make some of it darker or lighter than other bits, and I want this to be even. So there we go. That's quite pretty. And I think again with the basic grey, the fact you've got the silver foiling around the edge, that looks really pretty. Leftover heart from the hearts as a stencil. Absolutely, Julie, you could. This kit is 20 quid. Thank you, Linda. Very grateful. But 20 quid, that's pretty good. 20 quid for 20 boxes, plus the stamp set and the block and the ink and all the wee bits. Let's have a look at these wee bits. What are we going to do? Let's pull this off. It's a very good value for money. I'm going to mention as well, remember we're during celebration at the moment, so every £45 you spend, you get to choose an exclusive freebie. And there's a whole brochure full of all the different freebies that you can get. Celebration runs until the end of February. It has started and it's running until the end of February. There is only one celebration this year. Last year we had two. We had one in winter and we had one in summer. But this is the only one this year, so we're not going to be doing celebration again. So take advantage of all of these special offers. That's quite cute, having the flowers round about there. And then I want to put a wee sentiment in there too. I'm going to stick all my dirty stamps off to one side so I don't accidentally drop them on my card. What's this? Let's do love is sweet, enjoy a treat. Because this is a treat box at the end of the day. There we go. Pop that in the centre. You see, I just very slightly missed the top of the L. Let's try and stamp over the top. That's not look too bad. What do we think? That looks okay. If you're taking your time and you're being less sloppy than I am, then you can use more precision. Let's use, so then, because I was thinking, how have they done the dark and the light heart? But it's because there's two of them. Oh dear, Emma. Right, let's do the solid heart first. I'll just do it there. And then the open heart, just the heart outline, which we'll do there. And do another one off to the side, like that. Although, having said that, does anybody else notice something daft? Ah, dear, very daft. I've done the hearts pointing up this way, but when I fold them in together, I suppose if I do it round this way, I was thinking if I do it like that, the hearts are going to be upside down. But if I do it this way, the hearts will be the right way round. The boxes are so easy to put together. You literally just fold these pieces. Now, on these flaps, they've got these little slits. So make sure that the slits are fully kind of separated. Let's fold these edges as well. These are easily the sort of boxes you could use as wedding favours, party favours. They're just really cute. Let's open up these edges as well. Right, so then the two flaps here, the surface of the card, so the white is matte, but it's got this foil over it that's very shiny. So it's easy enough to stamp on these bits because they're matte. Let's do these. So these, I'm going to show you up close. So these slots, they just slot in and they slot all the way down. You might need to encourage them a little, but they will go all the way in. There you go. Like that. And then the same at the other side. So just do that nice and close for the camera. You can tell I haven't practiced this. Goes all the way in like that. So this one is flush with that one underneath. They don't go all the way to the bottom. So see if you're expecting that bottom bit to line up with that bottom bit. It doesn't. But the tops do line up together. So don't force it too much or else you might end up ripping them. Anyway, then you've got these two side bits that kind of go in and hook together. And then these bits that come up and tuck in. Like so. There you go. And then the idea is that you can either use one of these seals, and again they've got the foiled bits on them, to use that to stick down and seal your box, or you use the bigger one. So if I peel this, let's just seal this up. There we go. And so then to get into it, somebody would lift off that seal. You can do it without ripping the box and open them up, and then you've got your treat inside. Now, I'm just double checking. Sometimes it tells us that the boxes are food safe, but it doesn't tell us for this one. I'm going to say that they're not, because if they were, then the inside would be glossy and would be shinier. The fact that it's not, I'm going to say that these ones probably aren't food safe. So any treats that you put inside should probably be wrapped in their own cello bags or in foil or greaseproof paper or something like that, just to be on the safe side. Let's tuck that back in, stick that back down. There we go. So that's quite a cute kit as well. Again, that's very easy. What was that? Less than 10 minutes. And that was with all my faffing around and general waffling. So you get 20 in the box. You get 20 of these seals and 20 of these seals. And you get the stamp set with the ink spot and the clear block, so that you've got everything that you need to make 20 of these cute little boxes. Green and Black's mini bars, yes. So they would fit in. You could probably, I think, would they fit in that way? I'm having a look around, see if I can find one nearby. You could certainly fit them in that way. Wonder what else would fit in there. It's about the size. It's about the size of a box of raisins, but that would be quite boring to put inside a treat box. But even like a slice of cake. See if you had wedding cake or Christmas cake, you could put a small slice of cake in there. That would be pretty. Lovely. Okay, so that has been tonight. We've used the Saying Thanks kit, £13, 9 cards, fabulous bargain. And then we've used the Love Treats kit, which I'm just going to put one of these wee seals on here just to have a look at that. So that one's 20 boxes for 20 quid. Lovely kits. Check them out on the website. If you've got any questions, then get in touch with me. I'm just going to flick back to this very quickly. Before I go, I just want to let you know, hair's going all over the place, I have got my spring summer catalogues and my celebration brochures, which are going out in the post this week. So if you have shopped from me in the last 6 months, one's coming to you automatically, don't worry about it. If you're one of my VIPs, one's coming to you as well. Class by post, ladies, yours have already gone. You should get yours. You should have had yours this week. If they haven't arrived, then get in touch with me. If you would like one and you don't think you're in any of those categories, drop me a little message. I do have some extras that I'd be happy to put in the post to you. The kits are not in the catalogue. You need to go to the website to see the kits. So just remember that. There's a lot of extra stuff on the website. There's the clearance rack that's on there as well, which is always worth a look. The other thing I'm going to be sending out along with my catalogues, and I will post links to it on the Facebook page, my class schedule for 2023 has been finalised, and also my team meetings. So I know some of my my lovely team are watching. We've got some dates scheduled for team meetings, both in person and virtually. We're going to be doing some more Zoom meetings this year so that we can pick up people who are in different parts of the country who maybe don't always get to come to the in-person ones. So watch this space. I will be sending out all of that information this week. As always, it's been lovely crafting with you. I hope to see you again next week for some more crafty and more newness that I'm sure you're all going to love. Okay, take care everyone, and I hope you feel better soon, Mum. Bye.